like this. Baek Hae-yeon, dead. Baek Hae-yeon, dead. To catch the boss monster after giving up everything else, it wasn't a bad strategy. However, even if that strategy succeeded, the outcome of the battle would have been the same. The first floor boss has died. The first floor will close after 10 minutes. The first floor boss has died. The first floor will close after 10 minutes. It's time to finish this. The US team has suddenly appeared and are starting to instantly kill the Korean team, after having the boss stolen and being attacked. The Korean team is approaching annihilation. Then, with this, the first set is done. End of set 1. The score of set 1 is 0-11. The set ends with a perfect game from the US team. After the players finish their preparation, the second set will soon, again. We lost again. Uncle even helped me this time. I didn't even get to fight properly. Looks like all the players returned now. So listen to what I have to say carefully. I thought my eyes were gonna rot after seeing you play, so do listen and play as I say in the next set while I'm saying this nicely. Our coach is head coach Baek Jae. Shut up, uncle. I'm saying this because it's really looking like I'll have to play with you if it goes like this. You understand, it looked like you wanted to gain a fast advantage, but it was lacking in many ways. You were bound to lose since your team's average attribute is too low and you all panicked when something didn't go according to plan. With your skills right now, even if you fought 10,000, no, even 10 million times, you wouldn't be able to win. Your win percentage is a total nil, a complete 0%. But it'll be too unsightly to lose like this without being able to do anything, right? So listen properly. I can make you get Walker at least. Superhuman Battlefield. The Palace of Marta Borni was one of the dungeons that the current association president and I raided personally back when I was young. The raid wasn't that difficult, but that pile of bones on the third floor was quite annoying. Although, seeing your skills now, it'll be hard to even get to that point. So let's forget that for now and think back on the match that just happened. The strategy you guys used on the first set wasn't too bad. Of course, that only applies if you actually carried out the plan properly. Firstly, the front line. No matter how rushed you are to kill the boss monster, you still should have checked the situation of the enemy team. I know you all rushed to the boss room because you needed to finish hunting it as fast as possible, but you still need to scout and backline. When the guys at the front get crushed, you at least should have taken cover. Why did you just stare into space and get swept after Hae-yeon got killed by Walker? Depressed. You're losing 0-11 because you can't even do the basics properly. For guys like you to be the national team, I feel sorry for Jiho. Well, since the set is already over, there's no point in talking about it any longer. That's the end of my thoughts about the first set. You already talked so much. Now I'm talking for real, so listen closely. I'll tell you the strategy to use in the second set. The second match starts now. With the start of the match, the US team has split into two groups. Looks like the US team is thinking of using a 6-5 formation in the second set. Advance Party US Team Cleanup Party. The quick-footed Advance Party will quickly secure the hunting grounds. And the Cleanup Party, including Player Walker, will focus on hunting. It's a strategy to exhibit the skills of Player Walker, the ace of the team, as much as possible. Now then, what will their opponent, the Korean team, do? What's this? As soon as player Baek Hae-yeon appeared after seemingly having disappeared, they're running again. The Korean team is running again. The Korean team was known to play a defensive strategy all this time, but what is this? Including player Baek Hae-yeon's position change, this match is full of unexpected changes. Alright. You're doing good. If you do just as I told you, an opportunity will definitely find you. This time for sure. Boss Scouting Party. The Korean team isn't here this time, Walker. Since it's a dungeon with only one path, they're probably trying to play the late game. Understood. Scouting party, advance party, start boss cleanup party. Seems they changed their strategy after the results of the first set. If it continues like this, it'll only be a matter of time before dragging Co Munyab in. I should be able to test out my new style against him. What? The Korean team. How are they here? I'll only tell you once, so listen up. Firstly, you'll scout. Since Hye-yeon is the fastest, she'll quickly go and scout out their situation. And if the number of people in the formation with Walker is less than 5 people, you won't kill either the monsters or the boss monster. The palace of Martaborni is constructed with one-way streets. This was a widely known fact about the dungeon even when the raid was happening. But actually, this dungeon has another path. It's the secret passages set up by the underworlders with warps. It's very suitable for scouting and ambushes. So Hye-yeon, you'll use these routes when scouting. Since the entrance to the secret passages looks like normal walls, it's hard to differentiate. But I'll tell you how to, so don't worry. If you use that passage, you'll be able to get to the US team's position without being discovered. All 11 of you will run through that path and split into 2 teams to do an all-out attack against their team who would be hunting. We'll hit them in the back. When you're facing Walker, aim for his legs. What? But isn't Walker known as a player who doesn't fall over easily? Are his legs really his weak point? Yeah, because all the factors that would make his legs weak have lined up. Since he changed to a small shield, the area he needs to protect has increased, and his ability to shield for his team has also become difficult. Looking at him now. He hasn't gotten used to it perfectly yet. Well, if it's that guy, he'll perfect it in no time, and even now, it's difficult to say that his legs are his fatal weakness. However, that side has the difficult task of winning without a single casualty. And in that situation, they would get ambushed by a force twice their size. They're also up against a superhuman whose dexterity and mobility is high enough to not miss any opening to attack. With these factors in place, the situation changes completely. So trust in me and do as I say. Thank you, Uncle. The Korean team has started their attack before the US team is able to fix their formation. Looks like player Hye-yeon, after receiving concentrated firepower from their support, will face player Walker. Concentrated firepower consumes their own aura to increase an ally's ability. Gerald Walker, 2 kills. She jumped past me with teleportation. The one she was aiming for from the start. Baek Hye-yeon, 2 kills. Was the support at the back. Damn it. Gerald Walker, 3 kills. Advance party, it's an emergency. Return right now. It'll take some time until the advance party comes back. Right now, it's a 3 versus 8. No, a team like this is not a problem. Gerald Walker, 4 kills. Not there. She was definitely behind. Kook. The ambushed US team have held on quite well, but the Korean team has pushed through with numbers. They've sacrificed 7 people to kill 3 players of the US team. Seeing that your style has changed in such a short time, did you receive lessons from Seo Munyab? Magnificent. Versus South Korea USA. The Korean team has accomplished the feat of killing 5 members of the US team. See? I told you I can make you get him, Walker. The second set has ended. The Korean team has shown a lot of exciting things in this match. That's right. It was a great match that no one sitting here had expected. However, unfortunately for them, the match has still ended with the US team's victory. If the Korean team escaped early and didn't end up facing the advanced team of the US team, the match could have been more entertaining. It's a shame. However, the Korean team, against a strong team like the US, kill 2 set kill 5 to 11-0:2, has gotten 5 kills. They have gotten a huge win through obtaining 5 kills. The scene where they burst through the wall was especially surprising. That's right. It was a moment that could be today's highlight. And in the center of this extraordinary event was this player. Among the 5 kills, obtaining the record of 4 kills and 1 assist, the ace of the Korean team, player Baek Hae-yeon. Good afternoon, Coach Baek Ji-ho. I am reporter Oh Jae-hai from XBC Sports. During this match, the players of the national team have shown quite a different form than usual. What do you think of this match, Coach Baek? We lost in the end, but I believe it was a valuable experience for me and the team. Obtaining decent results against strong teams may stimulate them to become even better. Yes. Thank you. Then for the next question, the ambush using the secret passage in the second set was quite memorable. How did you come up with this strategy? It definitely was a surprising strategy since this game field was a dungeon known to only have one path. For the strategy of the second set, I received some help. That punk. He still wants to put me in the game. Hello, I am Baek Hae-yeon. Player Baek Hae-yeon, you have shown quite an impressive performance in this event. What kind of training did you do? I've been training diligently under my uncle recently. The position change was also his suggestion. That father-daughter duo is just, why did both of you have to talk about me again? Well, why not? It's true. Your habit of getting angry when you're embarrassed is still the same. What are you doing here? Aren't you the association president, old man? Then go over there and take the interview or something. What kind of background old man takes an interview? Staying in the back is the best. Sure. You do that, but why did you have to pop up next to me? What are you here to tell me this time? You damned, you really have no respect. I'm here because it reminded me of the old days. The old days. That hidden path there was only known by a handful of people including you and me. You're the one who made the strategy for the second set. Well, yeah, to be honest, using the hidden path was kinda cheating. Since this isn't war, but sports. Since the other team had a lot of heavy tanks, I thought of a guerrilla tactic utilizing the team's speed, but since I don't want to run with them, I gave them a faster and more certain strategy. Alright, so I heard that you taught Ms. Hae-yeon as well. I saw that she properly found her aptitude. Do you think that only took 1 or 2 days? Well, I am pretty incredible. So I'm asking you, Yob, that talent, don't you want to use it more? What are you on about again? Didn't I win the bet fair and square? I'll swear that if you decline this time as well, I won't ever bring up Battlefield with you ever again. This will really be my final suggestion, so just listen first. To be honest, the Korean Battlefield Pro League season is starting again, so... Are you telling me to become a Pro League player? No, it's definitely not an unreasonable request like that. Before the Pro League starts again, I was thinking of doing a charity game with famous players. Yob, I'm asking if you can at least participate in that match. Looks like he'll decline this time as well. I'll think about it. What? Yob, what did you just say? Looks like your old age killed your hearing. I said I'll think about it. This guy who will clearly say no when he doesn't want to. It's nothing special, but seeing Haeun's performance in the match, I kinda got a little curious. Of course, dramas are fun, but it's definitely a different type of fun from fighting, so I might just do a run to pass the time once. Since all the dungeons disappeared, this is the only place to fight as well. That's right. You thought well. Good job. Also, as soon as the VOD for this A match was uploaded, it passed 10 million views in less than an hour. KR vs USA match highlights public 11,001,672 views. Korea got 5 kills against America. Insane. Baek Hae-yeon is a legend and Seo Munyeop is God. I couldn't even eat the chicken I ordered while watching the match. It's my first time seeing Korea get 5 kills ever. I get it. I get it. Calm down. Sheesh, my neck nearly snapped. A relic like you shouldn't have so much power. Huh, I got excited hearing you say you'll attend. I didn't say I would do it. I only said I'll think about it, so don't make a huge fuss. Yeah. Just thinking about it is good enough. But old man, isn't the Pro League starting soon? That's right. Doing a charity match right before the Pro League starts, where players need to check and maintain their conditions. I feel like this was thrown in last minute, you sharp-witted punk. Well, let's leave that for now. For this charity match, if I'm gonna participate, I have some conditions. I don't know what conditions you have, conditions. But if you agree to participate in a charity match, I, as the association president, will accept them all. Really? Alright. Then. What is this? Just what is this situation? What do you mean, what situation? It's exactly as you can see. Since old man Jinte accepted all my conditions, I'm going to be a special guest for this charity match. Originally, with this Second Life, I was going to waste my time watching TV all day, but in any case, since I'm going to be in anyways, I'm going to try and prepare a little. Although, looking at the conditions of those kids that got picked out for the national team, I honestly don't think I'll need any preparations. I don't know just who taught them. But they really are all useless. I apologize for making them useless. Fine, the fact that you want to participate at all is good. But why are you dragging me into this? Well, it's unfair that only I died. No, there isn't a good target to beat up other than Hae-yeon, so unfortunately, I need to use you as well. I clearly heard what you just said. Go easy on me, it's already been 17 years since I've put down my weapon. Are you scared you'll lose face, Mr. Head Coach? It'll be fine. Trust me. I'll drill you until your form returns before the match. God damn it. I'm gonna die. Still, I'm a middle-aged 48-year-old who's been retired for 17 years, I have never been wrong, friend. Eyes of analysis. Target Baek Ji-ho, human, strength 55-70, dexterity 79-100, speed 80-99, endurance 55-69, willpower 83-90, skill 52-70, or a 69-72, superpower teleportation. It's true that he's gotten pretty weak after not training for 17 years, but if he finds his rhythm again, it won't be hard to regain his stats to a certain degree. Starting tomorrow, we're training to hell and back. You understand, Baek Ji-ho? I'm doomed. I have 2 conditions. Firstly, put me on the same team as Hae-yeon. Even in VR, I don't want to kill her. And secondly, let Ji-ho run with me. If 2 of the 7 heroes are to come together, the sponsors would love it as well. It's me. I have a request. Seo Munyeop, participating in Association President's charity match. Baek Ji-ho fight together again. Seo Munyeop, participating in charity match with Baek Ji-ho and Baek Hae-yeon. Seo Munyeop, Baek Ji-ho legendary duo again after 17 years. Countdown until charity match D7 MANHWA, plan a storyboard, 2_0 original story, Nico Low. Superhuman battlefield. Countdown until charity match D7. What did I tell you back in the day? Since my technique is trash, move 0.1 second faster than the opponent. You can remember it well, but you still do this? Ha, fine. I'll try to be faster. How's that? Was it better? It was fine, but do you remember how you were able to cut 3 times in the same situation before? It's been 17 years, at least let that go. Ha, this is hard, it's definitely harder trying to train again after getting this old. This much would only be a warm-up back in the day. Why are you exhausted already? Stop talking nonsense and get up. What? Hey. We've already been training for 8 hours. I don't care about that. I need to go watch my drama after training you, so get to position already. You're the same as before, but I'm already 48. Give me a humane rest. And you have somewhere to go today, so you can't even watch your drama anyway. What? Where? Korea Battlefield Association. It's an honor to meet you again, Mr. SEO Munyab. You've come to do your avatar test, right? Korean Battlefield Association Engineering Team Leader Yu Hyunso. This is Brown Tenor from the World Association. He'll be overseeing your test processes today. I have something to ask before that. Didn't I already do that test thing last time? I killed that Salarbun and fought Walker as well, so what else do you need? It's because you created your avatar without completing the athletic ability. Measurements. To know if there really is no problem when initiating an avatar, we need correct data on all abilities. Real ability data, virtual reality measurement and adjustment complete at 100% sync rate even. If we don't have a single sync rate problem currently, what? You can get it that precisely? Yes, because the avatar is a reflection of all the properties of the player that is scanned in. It can even facilitate superpowers that even the individual haven't awakened yet. That's interesting. I didn't know humans had advanced that much. In reality, there are a lot of secrets with the battlefield system. It's a closely guarded secret even within the World Association which oversees the system. A closely guarded secret? Not just a program. Yes. From what I've heard, it's a system that was built on top of someone's superpower. That's odd. They're copying the underground civilization. Saying it's the underground civilizations, that's the thing you're doing right now. Maybe an underworlder is supporting the World Association or something. That's ridiculous. Well, if that is true, it's better for me. I wish they would appear in front of me as soon as possible, though. Then, let's get your measurements. His personality is definitely twisted. Let's be careful. We'll start now. Your strength, dexterity, and aura stats will be measured here. Since we need to get an accurate measurement to check the sync rate, please do your best. The first test you'll be doing is the strength test. So it's this. Yes, that was good. Let's go again. Target SEO Munyab, human, strength 79 dexterity 97 76 to 77, so this much is valued at 79 strength. What's next? His strength, for someone who's called a hero, it's quite average. Next, we'll measure your dexterity. Do you see the switches on both sides? From the moment the start signal is given until you are indicated to stop, please push them one after the other. Alright. Holy shit, a dexterity that high for a tanker. End of measurement, end of measurement. What's my score? It's 963. Really impressive. Looks like I'll be able to push 970 if I try a little harder. Then let's go for the second try. Understood. End of measurement, end of measurement. 971. No way. He really went past 970 points. So what's the highest score for this? There was an instance where someone achieved 1007 points in an internal physical test. Was it Nathan Burner perhaps? So you know him. Jiho showed me a few videos since I'm going to the charity match. I saw him then. I was wondering, since they say he's as fast as Jiho in his prime, there won't be many people who could be as fast as Jiho in his prime with his 100 dexterity. Alright, then we'll do one more measurement. Since it's a point system, it's fun to get higher points. Alright, let's aim for 975 this time. Focus. Focus. For some reason, today, my condition is pretty good. Compared to before, he's much faster. End of measurement. End of measurement. Score. How can this be? I feel like I was faster than before. What's my score? Points. You scored 1007 points. It's the same score as Nathan Burner, the fastest superhuman on the planet. Same score. My dexterity is 97. It's a little lower than that Nathan Kidd's and Jiho's in his prime, but to get the same record, I think I just moved faster than my capabilities. I want to take the strength measurement again for a second. I want to test something. Understood. We'll do it since you want to. The measurement method is the same as before. Please start whenever you are ready. Focus. I need to focus. No way. The number increased. What is it? It's much higher than before. Are you warmed up now? No, I think I can focus better now. As I thought, it's the same as when I did the dexterity measurement. I've shown strength beyond my limits. How is this possible? Did I get stronger during that time? No, there's no way. There was no change to my ability stats when I checked with eyes of analysis. But I keep feeling a sense of déjà vu for some reason. This feeling, it's definitely from. Right, from that time. I've felt this feeling exactly once before. When I was desperately fighting by myself in the final dungeon. When I displayed a superhuman level of focus on the verge of death. My willpower that exceeded the human limits empowered my other abilities. Willpower had an effect like this as well. God damn, I don't even have a need to fight anymore. But with willpower and immortal and whatnot, I'm getting stronger. It's like I'm being pushed towards battlefield. Finally, we'll measure your aura stat. Please look at the orb in front of you. Once you put your hand on the orb and input as much aura as you can, the orb's color will change. That's an interesting contraption. Back in the day, we just put aura into weapons and just guessed. Nowadays we can measure it to the 1000th place. Since the aura stat is mostly determined by your innate stat gained after awakening, this is one of the most valued standards when seeking out rising prospects. It's true that increasing aura through training is difficult. My aura stat was 96 and I first checked after awakening. To gain the last 4 points, I tried meditation, breathing techniques, I went through all sorts of trouble. However, the aura stat, how high is it climbing? My current aura is 100. The highest stat attainable by humans. End of measurement, end of measurement. My God, how much is it this time? Pardon? That's. You've just set the highest record in human history. You've just set the highest record in human history. That's natural. Who do you think I am? The previous record was set by another 7 hero member, MS Shuran, with 1012 points. That brat was the previous high record holder. Yes. We thought that the record would never be broken. Well, her aura amount at least wasn't a joke. Her willpower was trash, but her ego was so strong that we often fought. Do you even have a brain? At least do what you're told to do properly. What? I definitely did it properly. With this, all measurements have been taken. But I have to inform you about something. What is it? I apologize, but due to the nature of immortal, it can't be used in the match. That's fair. It's a sport that is won by eliminating the other team. If I actually can't die, my team will always win no matter what. We apologize for unfairly limiting your full capabilities, and the association is planning to give compensation for that. I don't care if you limit immortal or not. I only said I'm gonna do this once anyway. I'll graciously accept the money, though. Since immortal won't be used anywhere now. Hear me. We will receive salvation through him, and only he is the remaining light of our world. We must strengthen our faith even more. And finally, a revelation that testifies for our faith was given. Witness, his children. For our salvation, he denied death and returned. SEO Munyab, now immortal. SEO Munyab's new superpower, immortal, an unprecedented superpower, an undying being. Is he a human or a god? Our Savior, Lord SEO Munyab. Now, it is time for us to prove our existence and faith for him. Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. The hell are these dipshits? SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. Our Savior. The hero who will save the world. We believe. We believe. What are those? I don't think they're reporters. Siamun Foundation. It's a pseudo-cult that worships you as a god. Siamun Foundation. Now that I think about it, those bastards were also in front of my hospital when I was there, right? Yeah, they were. But why are they making such a fuss worshipping someone as a god and all that? They believe that the world will end again, and you'll return alive at that time to save the chosen ones. What the hell is that? Aren't they just insane? I thought that as well, but you actually returned alive. Now they're like that, wishing for the end of the world. Looks like I'll need to teach them a lesson. Hey, just relax. What are you going to do? What do you mean, what? Have you only met me once? Hey, SEO Munyab. You all, be quiet, hero. Our salvation. I said, shut up. Are you deaf? I now know very well about how you all feel about me. Stop fucking around and fuck off. You fucking insane bastards. You dickheads, what are you doing in broad daylight? Don't you have work to do? Who the fuck is the leader of this bullshit SEO cult or whatever? If that guy suddenly dies from a stone to his head. That was done by me. Our Savior is rejecting us. Did something go wrong? There's no way. He's our Savior. That's right. He must be testing our faith. Let's show him our faith. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. SEO Munyab. What the fuck? SEO Munyab. Ah, they're done for. If you don't fuck off in 10 seconds, I'll crack you. W8. Yob, I can fucking beat up anyone I don't like. This is why I got that immunity from the government. Hey, SEO Munyab. Stop, you insane bastard. Minutes later. Hey, brat. Are you going to keep following me after this? I won't follow you. Alright, that's a good answer. Keep thinking that, and don't listen to what these guys have to say in the future, alright? If you understand, get down safely. I'm done. Let's go in and train, my friend. What? You're most definitely the craziest person in my life, thanks for the compliment, but the crazy ones are those guys. Why are they making a fuss, putting me as a god without my permission? Ha, I should stop talking, I feel like the reporters are going to swarm any minute now, so let's go home quickly. Ha, I can just beat them up if they come. Hey, you know more reporters will come if you keep doing that, right? I kicked out the stalkers who asked me about my time at the orphanage like this as well. The Savior. I really don't know why they're so interested in someone else's life. Yeah, huh. What's wrong, Yob? No, it's nothing. Day of the charity match Incheon International Airport. It's really Joe Pellman. Joe Pellman, American battlefield agent for Joe Pellman to personally come to Korea. All the big shots of the world moved when they heard SEO Munyab was going to be participating. It's been 15 years since I've been to this country. The Korean superhumans back then were really golden. That's right. Thanks to taking a lot of them, you were able to become the best battlefield agent in the USA, but I ended up missing the diamond, Mr. Beck. It couldn't be helped. Mr. Beck didn't do battlefield. And from the start, none of the 7 heroes really cared about the sport. Although the young MS Shuran showed interest, she stopped after her superpower was standardized downwards. But what could we do? MS Shuran's avatar test video was truly shocking. That's right. If Extinction Ray was kept as it was, an 11 versus 11 fight would still end in 3 seconds. Although those 2 opportunities were unfortunately missed, I won't let go this time. Because this is the chance to obtain the biggest diamond, SEO MANHWA. The strongest superhuman in history. Wait, Pellman. Look over there. Ha, who's this? Isn't this Joe Pellman? Let's compete fairly this time as well. TSK, looks like it won't be easy, but I definitely can't get it stolen this time. Holy shit. Those 2. Hoo-hoo, the main culprit that destroyed our dungeon business, that man has now stepped foot into battlefield. He says he has no intention to be a player now, but he did take his first steps. Hoo-hoo-hoo, then we definitely can't let this go like this. Moreau brothers, Jean Moreau and Philip Moreau, club owners of the Paris Lumière Battlefield Club, SEO MANHWA, will definitely get his signature. We must receive his signature through an autograph or a contract. That's right. I wanted to meet him during the war, but we didn't have the opportunity. Must. SEO MANHWA must not get stolen. With the sound of heels, the airport froze. The untouchable of the continent. The walking tactics machine. The youngest of the 7 heroes. I came to see a kid I know. Shuran. Sheesh, there's a ton of people. It was good that the world population died out a bit during the underground war. Please don't go around saying that. I've said things worse than that. Don't make a fuss about it, but still, at least control yourself for today. This is a pretty important event. Well, I'll think about it. Then, let's play. SEO MANHWA. SEO MANHWA. SEO MANHWA. SEO MANHWA. My goodness, what's so good about this guy? That's because you packaged me pretty well, Mr. SEO MANHWA. Mr. Beck Jiho. Let's have a short interview, huh? Yob, I'll leave this to you. Don't say anything weird. What? Hey, Beck Jiho. You fuck, I'll see you later. You dare use me as bait. Mr. SEO MANHWA, you assaulted the Seoman Foundation yesterday, for what reason? You have taunted and assaulted many people till now, do you not feel any remorse? You are attending the charity game today, how is your condition? Beck Jiho. You're fucking dead. MS Shuran, another member of the 7 heroes, has come to visit Korea. Please tell us how you feel meeting her again after 17 years, Shuran. Did you just say Shuran? Yes. MS Shuran has landed in Korea today. She said she has come to watch the charity game. Why would she come? She said she's here to see a kid she knows who will be in the charity game. Wait, by kid. Is she talking about me? Dude, it's actually SEO MANHWA. Seeing the hero that the Gwangwaman statue is dedicated to with my own 2 eyes, what's his real skill level? We'll be able to see it today, right? Hey, Jiho. Did you hear? Huh, hear what? Shuran came to Korea. Huh, so she's really here, what? Shuran is in Korea. My friend, be careful. For now, take a shield with you wherever you go. I did treat her a bit harshly that time, yeah. You cursed at her without remorse. Enough to make Shuran cry her heart out even though she didn't know Korean well. Nah, but to take revenge on me after all this time, there's no way she'll randomly fire Extinction Ray at me, right? Who knows? If both of you lived for 17 years, time would have healed the wounds, and she would have forgotten about it. But you're still the same guy who cursed at her then, at the height of that era 17 years ago. China's superhuman Shuran, the superhuman who was chosen to be one of the 7 heroes that raided the final dungeon. The only daughter of a rich family, possessing an incredible superpower, she was heavily protected by her government and grew up like a queen. But this 17-year-old lady, I can't do it anymore. I can't. Willpower 29/40. was the type of human that SEO Munyab hated the most. So, SEO Munyab, can you even think before you move? Is that head of yours just for decoration? Berated her. Move faster. You fucking sloth. Can't you use your superpower properly when I tell you? You shithead. Berated her. Even a chicken could use its superpower better than you fucking idiot. If the only thing you have is your superpower, you should at least know how to use it properly. And berated her even more. Uncle, I'll pray for your soul now, looks like you'll have a second funeral. Well, in any case, let's think about that later. We have something more urgent than that. Attention. Although you all know how the charity game will progress. Since we have a player who will experience his first ever battlefield game, I'll briefly explain how the charity game will play out. The charity game will be split into 2 teams. As you know, the members of Love Team are all national representatives, Team Love versus Team Hope, and the members of Hope Team are made up of players selected amongst normal players with the exception of Baek Hae-yeon. But instead, the Hope Team will have me, the national representative's head coach, Baek Ji-ho, as a player, position melee dealer main weapon sword superpower teleportation, together with SEO Munyab. Hello. SEO Munyab position tank main weapon spear, X4, shield throw superpower eyes of analysis, undisclosed, immortal, restricted. Although, I'm a bit worried because it's been a while since I held a weapon. So I'll be in your care. Hope Team leader Park Chulho, don't worry, coach. We'll work even harder. Big mouths. Even if it's been a while, Jiho is still 1,000 times better than you guys. Target Baek Jae-ho, human, strength 59-70 dexterity 86 to 100 speed 82-99 endurance 60 to 69 willpower 85-90 skill 60-70 aura 69 to 72 superpower teleportation target Baek Hae-yeon, human, strength 65-82 dexterity 90-90 speed 94-95 endurance 61 over 80 willpower 81 to 81 skill 68 to 75 aura 66 to 70 superpower teleportation rope. If they at least had these stats, 3 would be enough to wipe the floor. The rest of the guys, as I thought, not that impressive. Ha. We'll be in your care, coach. Target Choi Hyuk, human, strength 67-90 dexterity 73-75 speed 69 to 71 endurance 66 to 70 willpower 70-80 skill 60-70 aura 80-82 superpower aura focus strength and durability. Aura focus can quickly focus aura onto weapons. Strength and durability aura constantly protects the body. Not easily hurt by external impact. Strength 67 to 90 a strength limit of 90. If he grows well, he might become a decent tank. Hey, you. Come here. Ha. Me. Yeah, you. Why yes. Hello. I am melee dealer Choi Hyuk. Yeah. Melee huh? Did I hear that wrong? You're a melee dealer? Yes sir. I am the melee dealer for the Sangsang spirits. The hell is this guy talking about? Hey, you. Are you really not the tank, but a melee dealer? Yes sir. I wanted to become a tanker like you when I was young, but my body's too small, so I became a dealer. What's your superpower? I can focus aura onto weapons and attack with them. Anything else? No sir. Even after awakening strength and durability, he hasn't realized it himself. That's why he became a dealer. It's obvious that the coach put him into the wrong spot after only looking at his appearance. Oh ho, you're small and agile. How could you become a tanker? You're a dealer, a dealer. Hey Eon, go find a shield if you can. Okay, BRB. Here, use this. Pardon? What's this? We don't have time, so I'll only tell you the basics. Listen up. Keep the shield next to your left chest and just move your body with it there. Extend to attack, then return back behind the shield and hide. Out and back, out and back. Okay, but I'm a dealer, you talking back. Just do as I say, punk. I did hear that he was a bit insane, but for it to be this extent, he randomly changed the position of someone he saw for the first time. Did Choi Hyuk do something wrong? Murmur, is it really alright for us to be on the same team as him? C. Coach. Alright, then 4 tanks, 6 dealers, and 1 support. Turn away, coach. The coach abandoned me as well. Since positions have been set now, everyone put on your equipments. Oh, it's light. Right? It's light, but it's as sturdy as the armor we wore during the war. Is it comfortable? It is. But are you really okay? Your expression says otherwise. It's because it's so awkward. I didn't think that I would ever wear this uniform myself. And there shouldn't be any problems with the weapons. They said they prepared the weapon you originally used with a few minor tweaks. It extends and retracts pretty smoothly, looks like they fixed it pretty well. I heard they paid some attention during the repairs. In the end, isn't it a weapon with a deep history of saving the world? My goodness, it hasn't even been a year since it was created, but these guys train to fight against humans. Although their skills are a bit lacking compared to other countries, their real experiences aren't lacking. These guys definitely have more experience fighting against people than we do. Is that so? I'll keep it in mind, Coach Baek Jiho. Then let's go now and deal with the experienced juniors you're talking about. Team Hope versus Team Love. I checked them during standby, but national representatives are national representatives for a reason. The enemy team's average ability scores are about 70. Compared to our team's average of 60. They're much better on paper. But it's quite interesting. How do all of them not have a single specialty and just all pretty much the same? Hey, Jiho. When you select players, do you grade them or something? Normally, we test them on multiple factors and use their total score for the grade. I knew it. Since the method is taking their total score, there's no way a guy who's specialized in one thing could get in. The hell's this? His overall stat isn't too bad. Target Shim Yangsu, human, strength 60-66, dexterity 70-73, speed 79-85, endurance 65-68, willpower 26-60, skill 68-73, aura 84-85, endurance, willpower 26-60, but his willpower is trash. His limit is 60, but he's only developed it to 26. Did this punk also grow up in some rich household and got coddled? He would be completely useless in a real. What are you looking at, old man? Were you talking to me just now? Yeah, old man. Co Munyab. Just like that time in the KR vs USA match. Who does this fossil from the Underworld War era think he is? He doesn't even properly know what the battlefield is. Hey, switch with me for a bit. The hell are you? Looks like you have some complaints about me. Of course, I have lots of complaints. You were on a high-ass horse last A match as well. It doesn't look good that you're acting up without ever having been in the battlefield. Ha! What's funny? If you mess up this match as well, hey, what does your dad do for a living? Ha! He's the association vice president. As I thought, you look like that. What? What does that even? Attention, all players. Please enter the stadium. They're telling us to enter, you rich kid. Wait. Why are you talking about being rich and all that? And why'd you ask me about my dad? Well, I was curious just what he did to raise a fucking dipshit of a dumbass kid like you. As you know, I grew up quite harshly. So I hate trash like you who grew up with a coddled mentality. But thanks to you, I got some drive for the battlefield. You fucking dickhead. You're dead. Players, enter. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. The moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab. Co Munyab has finally stood on the battlefield as a player. Although this is just a charity match, you won't find a match with more engagement than this. We can see a lot of celebrities among the audience members. Gerald Walker USA BF National Representative, Joe Pellman BF Agent, Jake Land BF Agent short for Battlefield. Short for Battlefield Club Shuran 7 Heroes Moro Brothers Paris Lumiere BC owners. Alright, then the first set of the charity game you've all been waiting for, starts now. Superhuman Battlefield, the field the first match will happen on is Azza's Spiral Cave. This dungeon, which is formed by 3 circles, has a hidden pathway at the center that leads into an underground area. The monsters that will appear include arachnes, skeletons, and serpents among others. The current national representatives, Team Love. Team Love versus Team Hope and the team with the heroes of 17 years past, Team Hope. Who will be the winner? I'm starting the briefing. Listen carefully. The starting point for this match will be Area 5 for us, Team Hope, and Area 1 for Team Love. Opposite of each other. We'll all first hunt in 5-1 and then move to 5-2. The main force will remain there and continue to hunt. CO Munyab will move to 5-3 and hunt the boss of Area 5, Serpent, by himself. As Serpent is the area boss, after killing that, the entirety of Area 5 will collapse. So we need to match the time with that and the hunting. After that, we'll clean up Area 6 and move towards the small circle. At this point, we'll properly come into contact with the enemy team. But when we do, Bek Heian, CO Munyab, and I will keep them in check. If it's a small-scale skirmish, our strength is greater, so we'll be able to defeat them. I think we'll win even if we just hit them 11 versus 11 from the start. Bek Jiho, that guy, looks like he lost some confidence after suffering as the head coach for a while. Well, since it's a best of 3, I'll take this chance to understand the battlefield and take it easy in the first match. Area 5-1 Team Hope starting point. All units. To your positions. Rear main dealer Bek Heian. Advanced subdealer Bek Jiho. Advanced tank CO Munyab. MIA tank. Advanced tank Choi Hyuk. I guess. Sheesh. I guess it's been a while. Look at those black stains on the ceiling. Area 1-1 Team Love starting point. Team Love leader Chai Woo Hyun Yangsu. Bombard the Iraq, even if you don't tell me. Fuck. Team Love main dealer Shim Yangsu. Doesn't he know who I am? That fossil bastard. You fucking dickhead, you're dead. I won't let you go, you bastard. CO Munyab. 7 heroes or whatever, no matter what happens. Die. You'll die by my hands, CO Munyab. Bek Jiho, let's go. Whop. Yob. I'm falling. Here. I got you. As expected of the legendary duo, they're amazing. The arachnes that are tricky because of their large numbers, they're dealing with them instantly just by themselves. Okay, ceiling cleared. Ah, my hip. Then, let's start cleaning up this side as well. Whoa. I know that arachnes have relatively low HP, and it doesn't matter if you can't get through its tough carapace. But how can he so easily stab them to death? His strength doesn't look that high either. That's right. He's using his superpower. Aura Focus can quickly focus aura onto weapons. Since it's my first time using a shield, I wasn't used to it, so I was only focusing aura onto my weapon like usual. Don't just use aura focus on my sword, but on my shield as well. Let's test it out. And when defending, aura focus. Oh, that guy improved a lot in that short time. Nice, I can't just relax by myself. Ha. Oh. That technique. That's CO Munyab's signature technique. 100 centimeters throw. Right? Ms. Shuran. Yes, that's right. CM throw. Although it looks like a normal stab with a spear at a glance, in reality, it's a technique that uses his superpower, throw. Using the throw, the spear will fly at an incredible speed instantly towards the target before the spear leaves his hand, meaning, before it flies past 100 centimeters, he grabs the spear again. This creates an incredibly fast stab. It has much more destructive power than when simply using your muscles. However, while using an insane technique on par with grabbing a bullet after firing, he has such a relaxed expression, so most people would think he's just stabbing normally. A technique where you can't have a single error from throwing the spear to grabbing it again. Since he's been doing it in real battles as easy as breathing. Years ago, and now, Co Munyab, you really suck. Done over there. You dare. I need to quickly clean up. And go somewhere fast, you punk. Alright, with this, 5-1 is clear. Good job, everyone. Then, we'll move towards area 5-2, and Co Munyab will soon. What? Where is he? He ran forward after the arachnes were dealt with. I'll go clean up 5-3 just as we planned. Follow me quickly. Is what he said. Ha, understood. Well, if Yob made that decision, it's probably the right one, although he looks impulsive at first, he's the type that moves after thinking. Alright. We'll move to 5-2 now. Yes, sir. Area 5-3. What's up? Area 5 Boss Serpent. It's been a while. Ha, it feels like yesterday when I first raided you. Ha. Focus, focus. Come on. You punk. Oh. You're here already. I thought you would take longer to clean up the area. He actually killed Serpent by himself. From what I've seen in the A match, the system makes you stronger through points you get from killing monsters and opposing players. Depending on the hunting point amount, the color of the aura changes. Low point amount, the bonus aura obtained through hunting points will strengthen the avatar's aura. You guys would need to at least eat this to actually play the game. Right, then, you guys can clean up by yourselves. Baek Jiho, Baek Heian. Come with me. I've got a pretty good plan. After handing over the defeated Serpent to the main force, the 3 players from Team Hope are moving towards Team Love's hunting area. Since the other team may notice their ambush if the 3 encounter a monster on the way, they seem to be taking a detour to encounter as few monsters as possible. When I was hunting Serpent just then, I put it on death's door even though I only hit it once. Even though Battlefield has the hunting point system, the total points shouldn't be that high, since we only killed a few arachnes. My actual aura color is blue, the first of the 5 stages of aura. Then, is this strength the effect of 110 willpower like I thought? Yob, how can you not give us an order after saying you had a plan? We'll probably encounter Team Love soon. Right. We were doing this. You said you would take this seriously. Well, for the plan. I got an idea after seeing that guy who's like Shuran in the enemy team. A guy whose superpower is decent but with trash mental. Looks like a rich kid too. You mean Yangsu? Yeah, I think his name was something like that. Of course, there's no guarantee that rich kid would be a part of the group we encounter, so in case he isn't there, I'll look at the situation more before giving the order. But if that guy is among them, Area 12 Team Love position secured. We're stopping our hunt. Wait for me, Co Munyab. Nice, then everyone, roll out. We're moving to the next area. If it's this much, even if he's Co Munyab, in 1sh, Shim Yangsu. Look out. That spear. Ambush. It's an enemy ambush. Area 11, Team Love, 6-man team. What? Ambush? Co Munyab appeared. Wait, we'll move right. This side as well. After finishing off Serpent, you guys will approach the enemy team on the opposite route to ours. Since you'll be up against the national representatives, it won't be easy, but fight them to your dying breath. Let's go.